Alright, all praise unto Yahweh Shemi outside. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and honest you brothers will be pushing this truth in sincerity. Okay, this is gonna be a quick video, okay, a response video, an impromptu to the following, where is it? This article over here, right? It says UK loses triple A credit rating after Brexit vote. Okay, and I got these two articles before I get into that because much like you got so-called British home stores, which was like the Walmart of Britain. Okay, British home stores closed down not too long ago. All right, and you got individuals out here that had their so-called shares in there. So what you're experiencing right now and what you're going to experience in the near future is you're going to have a lot of so-called shareholders in these different companies that are losing, that have lost like 150 billion off the stock market and so on and so forth. You're going to be losing a lot more than 850,000. Okay, and what's that going to do? That's going to result in what's known as a circling of the drain. All right, so it started off with this Brexit vote. Okay, then you had market speculation, which resulted in a few crashes. Now those few crashes, of which when they were on the stock markets, they caused losses to happen within the top companies out there, man. And all of those top companies combined together, they give you the figure that you know as the FTSE 100, if I'm not mistaken. And I think there's another one where it's like there's something 100. Man, it's like the top 100 companies and how they're doing and how their losses, and they combine that and they formulate that figure. Okay, so all of them companies, they recorded all of them record losses and so on and so forth. That sent the economy into a crash. Okay, so individuals like this Mr. Shareholder over here, he would have lost a lot more than that. All right, but as I was saying, with regards to the with the market and all of that losses led to what you have now, which is that triple A credit rating, which is like the top, if I'm not mistaken, the top credit rating. All right, has been taken away, man. If I'm not mistaken, they've lost like two points off of that. So I'm gonna read that in a second. Okay, that really was just to exemplify that example. Okay, of what's going on out here within Britain, and this was like almost like foreshadowing, man. Okay, like I said, this is like the English equivalent of Walmart. Now you see Walmart, struggling. They big things are happening, man. Now the argument was that they wasn't keeping up with the trends and so on and so forth. Now, that could have been a factor, but the mere point of it, this is like that was like one of the that's as British as British goes, man. And they closed down. Okay, so let me go to this article here, and then I'll show you how you English, you so-called British people, all right, got duped. Okay, because they said the Leave campaign made 3 key promises, and are they keeping up with them? So what the people that chose to vote Leave, right? This is what they got caught with, man. And Esau does this, man. He'll present you with a situation that you're gonna think, yeah, that sounds all right, man. Okay, but he doesn't go into the nitty-gritty of the result often. And what he can do with this is he's destabilized the whole global economy, man. The dollar, the yen, whatever economy it is, he's just destabilized all of them, man. Okay, you were seeing losses within the Dow Jones. You're seeing losses within Chinese and the Japanese currencies, all of that, man. Okay, and you got it to where Esau just used one small microcosm, one small decision that he posed out to the so-called people of England, and they went for it, man. They fell for it, which is the devil know how he knows how to play his tricks, man. Okay, so it says here, let's give our NHS 350 million. Let's give our NHS the 350 million the EU takes every week. Okay, so that's one of the things that they were that was posed to them. It says a vote for Leave will be a vote to cut immigration. Okay, and let's move on to the third and final one. And 5 million more migrants can enter Britain by 2030 if Turkey and 4 other African countries join the EU. Okay, so notice that the main theme about there was like immigration, man. And you're seeing that as a big thing throughout the 4 corners of the earth, man. They're pushing this whole this whole separate, separating these different people up together. And that goes back onto the scriptures where it talks about in 2 Ezra, the 15th chapter, okay, how there's going to be sedition amongst people. Now you're seeing the sedition, man. And now they pretty much cut the whole country in half. Okay, because if you notice how the votes came out, it was pretty much in half, man. Now that could spiral out and spew out into all of these other different countries, all right, where if they're going to have it to where, the people, the same principle is going to be applied, man. Okay, the people that are for immigration, mainly them so-called minority groups, of which you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, going to be involved in there. You're going to be involved within one side of that, and you got the people that are against them, man. And you're seeing that now in Britain, man. See, but what they really didn't get into is what you're seeing now being played out as an actual result. Okay, so this was speculative. As you're going to see here, it says even Ian Duncan Smith admitted that our promises were a series of possibilities, but just how possible are they in reality? And they'll go into all that. You can read that for yourself. All right, but the reality of the situation is this. Okay, UK loses AAA credit rating after Brexit vote, and that's after the vote. They haven't actually even left yet. Okay, now they're gonna make moves to leave, and if I'm not mistaken with my information, they're trying to speed it up before so-called this dude David Cameron comes out of the office. All right, they're trying to speed it up, but the main thing to remember is they actually haven't even left yet, and you're seeing all kind of financial turmoil come spewing out of this. Now, how big this thing gets, that's up to the mole side, man. Okay, so it says standards and poor issues downgrade, right? And pound hits 31-year low despite Chancellor's attempts to soothe the markets. Okay, it says the UK has been stripped of its AAA rating as credit agencies Standard and Poor's warned of the economic, fiscal, and constitutional risk that the country now faces as a result of the EU referendum. Okay, it says the two-notch downgrade, right, came with of which I believe now it's at the same rating as the American so-called government. Okay, of which all of these are financial entities, man. Because how are you going to downgrade a country? Well, a country needs to borrow. Borrow for what? Borrow to get into more debt, so they can, when they feel like it, they could just crash whatever they want to crash, man. All right. See, debt to Esau is a very important thing. It's a very useful tool, man. It can make people do stupid things. Okay, debt can make people do some silly things, man. Like take for instance the RFID chip. Right, to take away some of that debt, to put it into a nice monthly repayment scheme where you work off of that debt that you owe these damn elite banking families, and as a means of doing that, we're gonna put this chip inside you, man. Just a speculative thought, right, with regards to the chip and this so-called EU referendum. Okay, it says the two-notch downgrade came with a warning that S&P, right, could slash its rating. Right, its ratings again. Okay, it says it's described the result of the votes as a seminal event that would lead to a less predictable, stable, and effective policy framework in the UK. Okay, it says any agency that vote to remain in Scotland and Ireland creates wider constitutional issues for the country as a whole. Okay, so pretty much, I ain't gonna get into all of that. All right. I'm not gonna go into all of that. You can read that for yourself. So you get the main gist of what's being said there. So with that, I'm gonna say, halal, Yahweh, Shimi, Al Shaykh, honestly, apostles of GMS and honestly brothers that be pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom.